Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dainty Seamstress. Today I've decided that this month is July and I'm going to start taking apart my Blythe doll condo to do some renovations, some painting and staining of the little wood floors, just to, get this thing going because I've been putting it off. I've been doing some other things and I kind of want to start working on this. So today I'll be taking it apart, deconstructing it, and then I'm thinking I'm going to start doing some of the floors. So that's going to be what this video is. It may be a time lapse, but I'll be talking through everything, and I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Okay, everyone, so this is day 2. I am working on the floors. What I'm gonna do is stain the floors with acrylic paint that's watered down to create the stain. And so I've been working on it, and so far I have mixed this brand paint, Apple Barrel. It's melted chocolate, some chestnut, and a little bit of black. I mixed them separately here, and then I'm mixing them all together here. I tried to test them on popsicle sticks to see which one. This is the chestnut. It's a little too orange for me. And then this was the melted chocolate by itself. It's kind of too dark for me. And so I decided to just mix them together, and I got this medium tone brown. Hopefully you can see the difference when you put them here. And so that's the chestnut, the melted chocolate, and the chestnut, and then the melted chocolate by itself. And so I've chose the middle one for the floors. Okay, so all I'm gonna be doing right now is taking this melted chocolate, putting it over here, and this melted chocolate is mixed with a little bit of black to make it a little darker. So I'm just gonna put enough, and then I'm gonna take some of this chestnut and also put some in here, just mixing it. Mix it together. Okay. And then I'm just going to take it and start brushing the wood. Just start brushing it down. Make it a little bit more wet. This is an easy, inexpensive way to make stain. You can always buy wood stain from Walmart or your hardware store, but this was like, for me, this will work. Because it's no telling, I might end up tearing these popsicle sticks off of the floor one day. because I'm sure I'm gonna want to keep changing the floors and stuff, the walls, painting and stuff. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a time lapse to finish this up. Okay, so this is the outcome. I had to go over the popsicle sticks with the melted chocolate color because I didn't like the way it looked after it dried. And it still looks a little splotchy, but this on the camera is not, the camera isn't doing it justice. It is a melty kind of like milk chocolate color, but it's showing up kind of dry and frosted looking on camera, but hopefully in the pictures you'll be able to see it a little bit better. So I'm gonna finish covering this up because there isn't a wall that goes here, but there's a wall that goes here. So I'm going to put this to the side and I'm gonna start working on the upper level, which is the bedroom. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do it the same color or if I want to do it a different color, but we shall see. This is the first floor. This is the base of the house that holds everything together. It's a pretty big piece. And I have, see if I can try to show this. It's pretty scraped up because I never put any varnish or something to seal it. And I think I'm ready. I figured out what I wanted to do with it. I think I'm going to go with checkerboard floors. So all I'm gonna do right now is take my chalk paint and it's really thick. So I'm gonna take my chalk paint and I'm gonna take some on this little brush. And I'm just gonna touch up some of the little areas. Just touching up the areas. And oh wait, maybe I should just go in this direction. That's the direction that I painted in at first. I even thought about covering the floor with fabric, but I'm not gonna do that. It's a cafe, so checkerboard is really cliche in my opinion, but I'm just gonna go with that. I don't I couldn't think of anything else. So checkerboard it is. So after I finish, this is just I'm just talking out loud. After I finish doing this part, I'm going to get my ruler and start mapping out the checkerboard pattern. And then I'll decide what color I want the checkerboards, because that's a whole nother thing. I'm thinking, my first mind said pink and white, like very pastel kind of pink. That's what I'm thinking. And then I'm really glad this stuff dries pretty well and it dries quick. Because I was like, I don't want to have to repaint this whole floor again. So touching up is the best option. Get that. I'm going to be taking this and creating a 1" by 1" square, so I'll be able to make the pattern. I'm going to draw that out. So all I'm doing is I took this off of a back of some packaging I found. It's pretty sturdy, so it'll keep the points. So all I'm gonna do is draw a line here. Uh-oh, took the bottom off of my pencil. Oh wow, a lot is happening right now. Okay, I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna use this. Go to the next. Okay. You probably can't see this, but so there's the square. First of all, let me see if this is the size. I'm gonna cut it out. See if this is the size that I actually want, or if I need to make it bigger. Because maybe I need to do 1.5 by 1.5. So let me see really quick. Okay, this is fine. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to start marking the checkerboard pattern onto the floor. Okay, so I've cut out this little 1 by 1 1" by 1" square to use to make a checkerboard pattern across this floor. This is the first floor of the building. It's the cafe, so I decided to go with white squares and this like pearlescent pink square. Well, this pearlescent pink color for the checkerboard. I mixed these two paints together to get the color, and so it's like a very soft light pink pastel with a little pearlescent color over the top. So now all I'm going to do is go through in a time lapse and trace this all over the floor. I'm not sure if you can tell, I have the checkerboard pattern traced out. I decided to go with using my ruler instead of trying to meticulously. No, that just wasn't gonna work. So I just took my ruler, and let's say I placed it here, and I just let me grab my ruler. I just lined it up, traced it there, went this way, and then from there I just followed the inches. And that's done. So now I can kind of clean this up a little bit. Clean it up a little bit, and then I can start painting. And then over here I didn't do checkerboard all the way over because I'm maybe want to keep this white, or maybe I want to do something different with it. So we're just gonna leave this blank for right now. So I'm gonna start painting in the pink squares of the checkerboard. Okay, so I had a change of plans. I'm going to be using this olive green metallic paint and also just the white pearl color paint with the pink. Took me a long time to do, but it came out pretty. Okay, so here is the finished cafe floor. It looks a little funny. I'm gonna have to kind of clean it up a little bit. The lines, maybe put a black thin line or a gray line in between the squares. But I went with this, it's like an olive green metallic color, the pearl color, and the pink with the pearl. And then on the other side of the cafe, I just used the pearl on the floor. And I don't have to gloss this. I didn't really want to. I kind of wanted to keep it matte. But because I used the acrylic paints, it won't scuff up really badly. So this is going to be all for this video. The next video will be me maybe adding some details to the floor, maybe, or me painting the walls. I know for sure I want to start doing the walls tomorrow, but I did have a couple of ideas for the wood floors. So look forward to that. And you can like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let me know what you think of this floor. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you in the next video. God bless.